Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
No joke, the playoffs are here. Lompoc putting their perfect record on the line as they look to avoid the sting of the Scorpions from Camarillo. Let's get physical. Hard-hitting Arroyo Grande collides with the ground and pound of the Nordhoff Rangers. And release the hounds. The Atascadero Greyhounds look to race past the green machine of the Thousand Oaks Lancers. Even World Series participants know that FFF is a fall classic.
Hey, I'm Danny Duffy, and you're watching Friday Football Focus.
Now, from the bleachers to the end zones, gridirons up and down the coast. Mike Clan, Joey Butita, and the largest sports team on local television. Live, Friday Football Focus.
The regular season is history, and now it's one and done. The playoffs are here.
Can't wait.
Welcome to Friday Football Focus, everybody. I'm Joe Butita, 4Ts, alongside the Dean, Mike Clan.
All right, we've got games from Paso Robles all the way down to Westlake.
That company card on the gas card's going full tonight, right?
Yeah, we gave it a workout. We're going to kick off our coverage in Lompoc, the Northern Division's top seed. The undefeated Braves hosting Camarillo, and Camarillo dangerous because they're getting their players back from injury. And speaking of injury, third play from scrimmage, Lompoc quarterback Torrey Sims was hit on that pass. Reports are a broken collarbone. Andrew Jones trying to comfort him on the sidelines. What a season for Torrey Sims. Derek Portis, touchdown, 7-0 Braves. And there's one of the guys back for Camarillo, Frankie Tostado. Oh, that's spicy. 46-yard touchdown grab.
Spicy tostado.
And you knew at this point this was game on. Tied at 7. Now the backup quarterback is Joseph Asagueda to Richard Foster. That was 3rd and 19, and they completed at the end of the first quarter. A couple plays later, Asagueda to Derek Portis. Portis with a nice move. He's going to get the edge, and he's in the end zone. 14-7 Braves. Another Camarillo guy back from injury, Isaiah Otis. My man Otis, 10-yard touchdown. We're tied up at 14. Still in the first half. Constantine to Tostado. Look at number 81. What a difference he makes for the Scorpions. He's run down by Portis and Constantine. And it's Lima time. Nico Lima, 21-14 Camarillo. Into the first half, Asagueda to Austin Hayes. Oh, this guy can fly. Just does get dragged down. But then it's Asagueda. Oh, first the girls, they love it. They're going to love this. Asagueda to Richard Foster. It's Australian for comeback win. Lompoc moves into the quarterfinals with a 38-28 victory. Braves are 11-0 on the year. Great rally by Lompoc with Torrey Sims hurt. Lompoc going to beat the winner of Arroyo Grande at Nordhoff.
Such a good one. One thing was a given tonight. It was going to be a physical game. Jim Murray here with the contest highlights. Jim, welcome.
Thank you very much, guys. 3 weeks ago, Nordhoff, they got healthy, and with a full squad, they were able to win the Tri-Valley League. That included beating Bishop Diego soundly last week. As for Arroyo Grande, they tied for the league title with the rugged Pac-5 League, and they were a play away from being undefeated in conference. Now, when we pop out to Nordhoff High School, the crowd down in Ojai always ready. The Rangers, they've won back-to-back CIF championships, but they're playing a couple divisions up, so this season would be much tougher. Nordhoff starting out the game with a sustained drive. Check out the hurdle from Bailey Rogers, then quarterback Austin Santino on the keeper. That would be a first down. On 4th and 1, though, instead of going for it, the Rangers decide for the long field goal. Cooper Garcia, plenty of leg, but he bonks it off the upright. Tough end to a promising drive. Arroyo Grande also pounded it out on the ground. Joey De La Rosa dragging tacklers. Big game for him. But this drive would stall out on this play. Completion to Sam Coleman in the flat, the fumble. Check out the play from number 25, Nick Sterling of Nordhoff, diving out of bounds, keeps the ball in play. Rangers take over. But they couldn't get anything done on offense from our end zone cam. Nowhere to go on this play. Then they're going to try to shake things up with the Wildcat. This one will be snuffed out aggressively by Isaiah White, number 85. Next possession for AG. End zone. Sawyer made it. Jake Hogaboom Boom goes the dynamite on that play. That's the only score of the game. Arroyo Grande wins 7-0. Tightly contested game, but the Eagles fly on. Nordhoff finishes the year 6-5, league champs in the Tri-Valley League, but that's not the way they wanted to end their season. So the Eagles improved to 9-2. Next week they're going to have Lompoc. That game's going to be played at Arroyo Grande. Lompoc, they beat the Eagles 20-13 earlier this year. And guys, this one is going to be one for the ages. Back to you.
Mike, Jim, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Well, Newbury Park Panthers expected to have a long run in these Northern League playoffs. They have just 2 losses, both of those coming against teams that are ranked in the top 16 in California. Tonight, the Panthers opening up against the Righetti Warriors, who have gained an at-large berth. And Newbury Park really pushing the game here with their hurry-up offense early on. First play of the game, Daniel Prieto, a long bomb to Darnay Holmes. What up, Holmes? That's good for a touchdown. 40-yard grab there. And then the ball on the 5-yard line. There they go into the end zone. Number 5 takes it. Matthew Matlock, 7-0. Series of penalties for Newbury Park. That would have been a missed field goal. Would give Righetti the ball back. And Newbury Park here again. Matlock winding down the field. Takes 3 players to take him down. And then Prieto weaving his way through players on the QB keeper. Nice run there as he gets out of bounds down the left sideline. And then to throw to the end zone. What up, Holmes again? Holmes is everywhere. It's 14-0. Good for the touchdown. Righetti now, their quarterback, Connor Regan's had a great year. Handoff goes to DJ Freitas, and he's going to take that one. Would not be caught. 75 yards. Righetti's first touchdown of the game. Looked like a truck stick there as well, and it's 14-7 Newbury Park after that long touchdown by the Warriors. Second quarter now. Newbury Park not slowing down. Handoff. Ryan McGee, he gets the ball inside the red zone and down to the 10-yard line. Great stuff there. And they're going to go with the shotgun now. Matlock running the ball in for the touchdown. 4 plays, 75 yards on that drive. Righetti coming back with it here, but not going to get much to it. That's a sack lunch. That's what Newbury Park does. Crab cakes and football, right? Newbury Park? David Folds with that sack there, and then Chucky Smith goes in for the touchdown for Newbury Park. This game, final score, 56-28. Panthers. Big one there. Righetti ends up 4-7 on the season. Newbury Park advancing to the quarters with a 9-2 mark.
That's right. The Panthers going to next face the winner of this next game, St. Joseph against Eastside from Lancaster.
Good stuff. Friday Football Focus reporter Dave Alley was at the game, joins us live from the stadium. These teams appear to be pretty similar.
Yeah, that's right, Mike and Joe. Going in, this looked like a great battle between a couple of teams that both finished in second place in their respective divisions. Also, an interesting matchup between the St. Joseph offense and the Eastside defense. Knights came into the game averaging over 30 points per game, while the Lions allowed just 10 per contest. Incredibly, Eastside only gave up 13 points over their last 5 games, so a tough test for St. Joseph. Opening drive, they move it to midfield, but Blake Jacobs has trouble with the snap. Lions fall on the ball. They pick up the fumble, setting the tone for what would be a very low-scoring half. St. Joseph D just as strong. Eastside quarterback Jalen Singleton rocked by Max Morris. Somehow he holds on to the ball, but the drive would stall. Later first half handoff to Josh Kelly, but he goes absolutely nowhere. Mateo Becerra with the big stop. First 2 quarters all about the defense for both sides. Move to the second. Knights inside their own 10, and it's Jacobs under immense pressure, and he is brought down by the Lions in the end zone. That's a safety. 2 points for Eastside, and would you believe, for Dustin Davis and his Knights, they found themselves down 2-0 at the half. Moved to the second half, third quarter action. More defense this time by St. Joseph. Singleton out of the shotgun, rifles it downfield, but waiting for it, making a great catch for an INT. Chris Bargan here. He heads upfield, finally knocked out of bounds inside the 25. That sets up great field position for the Knights, and do they take advantage? Just a few plays later, Jacobs, he lays it out perfectly for a streaking Justin Schnorf. He hauls it in, and that goes for 6. Knights on the board. They take a 7-2 lead. Cal Poly head coach Tim Walsh undoubtedly impressed with that pass play. Later in the fourth, Knights pretty much put this one away. It's Jacobs to Jose Garcia. Another touchdown for the Knights. They tack on another, and they go on to win, and they advance to the second round, beating Eastside 24-9. Well, all right. Congrats to head coach Dustin Davis and the Knights. It's their first win since 2009. First playoff win since 2009. Also, as we saw, they will play Newbury Park. The Camino League champs will take on St. Joseph next Friday. That game will be in Newbury Park. They won a coin toss earlier in the week. That's going to do it live in Orchid Day Valley. Reporting for Friday Football Focus. Back to you guys.
I'm just kidding. I knew he was done. All right, thanks, Dave. We're going to have more from the Northern Division later in the show, but now to the West. You got to love technology, right? The delays.
Dramatic pause.
Western Division, where the Yellow Jackets of Oxnard flying under the radar in the Pacific View League, but they beat Pacifica last week to capture the league crown. Big upset there on Gonzalez Street. Now Oxnard getting a home playoff game out at the Hive, where the Yellow Jackets hosting the Torrance Tartars. What's a tartar? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, something like that. Yellow Jackets with a great first drive here. Raymond Caldera breaking a tackle, fighting for that first down, and then they have two great backs. Max Vasquez with that carry. Couldn't beat the one guy, but that drive would stall. They'd be on the goal line. They'd have to give it back. Torrance takes over. So Tyree Harris, he gets up the gut, and then a couple plays later, breaking a big one here. It's Harris again. This time, huge play. Takes them into the red zone. And Sam Hudson, he's going to take a little drop-off pass and zigzag his way through that Oxnard defense and breaks it up the sideline and into the pylon. That's good for a touchdown. Torrance goes up 7-0 with the extra point. Still in the first, Dalton Pagano, Daniel Barboza on the other end of this one. 88 making a great grab. Des Bryant S squaring number 88, shall I say. And then it's Caldera again. Check this out. Oh, get out of my way. Truck stick there, and how about a spin move this time? B button, there it is. Caldera straight up balling on this drive, and it would be capped off by Pagan to Vasquez. That's good for a touchdown. Oxnard would go on to win 28-23 on a Caldera 6-yard touchdown run with 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets advancing to the quarterfinals. Oxnard now 9-2. They're going to be playing at Palos Verdes.
Also in the Western Division, the Channel League champion Ventura Cougars with just one loss all year. Tonight, the Cougars opening up the playoffs at home against South Torrance. We're going to pick up this game in the second quarter. Ventura up 7-0. Tyler Smith going to throw the ball out of the picture. Going to come down in the hands of Tommy Grossman. 14-0. That's what South Torrance was saying. 14-0 Cougars. Late first half, Ventura adding to their lead. Pitch to Januska, finds the hole, gives Ventura a 28-0 lead, but the first half scoring clinic wasn't done. Now after a 3-and-out, they get the ball back. It's Tyler Peralta, gets the hat trick. Third score, and the Spartans are left wishing they could just get one. South Torrance just overmatched in this game. 35-0 Ventura at the half. They win 49-7. I think it's the outfits by Ventura. It really threw off South Torrance. Ventura advances to the quarterfinals. They move to 10-1. Ventura going to play the winner of tonight's Pacifica Redondo Union game.
We're going to have those highlights coming up for you next after the break, as Senator de los Santos was in Oxnard for that first round contest.
We'll be right back.